I hope...
That travel broadens the mind.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with...
I had hoped.
Your message meant that could have been it.
You know what it was.
I am allowed.
Careful. She berated me.
But mother!
My little gazelle.
If some... She never listened.
She called you her...
It is specific, self-triggered, and it is in my gut. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense.
She said... But she has used her...
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best...
That may be said. You could have... Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's from what I read in... As I mentioned earlier, if it's in this catacomb...
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects. Defender! Confringo!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! Confringo! Revelio! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the... Let's divide and conquer. You hold on to that diary entry.
It does mention something else.
Really? We need to focus on moving beyond this.
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. It's an unforgivable. So, if you'd like to learn...
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be... You have a lot at stake. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Incendio.
Confringo.
Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Lombardo.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Revenge. How gracious of you.
I tried.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Lombardo. Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Incendio. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Accio. Cabalso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Sendo. Arresto Incendio. Crucible. Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Crucio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Defender! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
Revelio. Depulso. The note and rendition of the relic. It matches.
I can't believe it. After all this,
What do you suppose is meant by...
I have no idea. But we're here.
I'm willing to ignore...
Agreed. This is meant to be. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage...
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible.
And if nothing will change his mind? Sebastian's right.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and what...
What if the choice wasn't yours? You would...
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to...
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. Go then. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Well, what happened?
I'll explain on the way. Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from... As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
The area's still clear.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous, but it only upset her.
An intruder!
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Easily diverted. Pity, not quite. Your spell.
Imperial! Keep out of storm breeze!
Crucial. Incendio.
Got it! Bingo! What?
You'll not win. Confringo, Bombarda. Double freeze. We'll make you
Boy! What have you done?
saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle,
It might be best to let him calm down a while.
you may be right. Very well. Probably best if I...
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable.
Sebastian and I have encountered...
This family does not result that you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster. Why, Sebastian?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad.
Thanking me for a conversation I never had and a purchase I never made.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your...
Well, what did he...
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne...
He also said he cannot
Huh? That relic.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
I'll send you an hour when I have news.